Hey guys, so it's like 6:30, hence this look. I'm going to get another ultrasound in Sherbrooke as well as blood tests to see how my eggs are doing. And after that, I'm so excited. This is coming off. So the bandage is finally coming off. It's so itchy. I'm excited and I can finally shower. Not that I haven't been bathing, like I've been bathing and then washing my hair in the sink, but yeah, I feel like I have to explain myself. I promise that I still bathe. I'm tired. Yeah, so I'll keep you updated. Alright, I don't know if you can hear me. It's super loud in here. I'm at my favorite breakfast place, Alo Mokoko. So yeah, I finished my egg retrieval. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was super painful. It really hurt. I cried. But it's fine. So now I'm waiting for my breakfast with my daddy. And I'm gonna go take a nap. They gave me morphine though, so all excited to take drugs. No, because it is painful and now I have cramps. They're not as bad. But alright, so it's Tuesday, October 25th. And I'm in the city still. I was at my apartment spending time with some friends and stuff, but now I have a big day. I have to go to Concordia to somehow drop my classes and hopefully get my money back because I went to school 2 weeks, but anyways, that's not important. It's just one of the perks of having Hodgkin's is arguing for stuff. Other than that, I'm gonna go Halloween costume shopping, and Halloween shopping for some fun materials and games that I can play with the kids at the youth center I work at on Fridays. I'm in a good mood. It's really nice out. It's very fall-y, autumny. It's really windy though. People are looking at me weird. So I got the call this morning for my first chemotherapy treatment. It's gonna be tomorrow in Sherbrooke at 8:30, so October 26th. My mummy's coming with me because I'm allowed to have one groupie with me, so she's gonna come keep me company. It's exciting, I guess. It's really scary. Like, I'm hands down super scared right now because I think about it too much and I'm making everything seem so real because it is real. And this is the life I'm living right now. And yeah, so that's tomorrow. So I'll try to film some of it if I can, without looking too weird filming myself. Yeah, so we've got this. It started. So here we go. This roller coaster of Hodgkin's. I'm gonna beat its butt. So this is round 1 of getting better. So round 1 out of 12, so that's exciting. So we've got this. So I just got to the hospital. It's my first chemotherapy appointment. Yeah, so here we go. This song makes me think of Raquel because after her chemo, she got into the car and this song was playing, and we just got in the car after my first chemo and this song was playing on the radio. That's really cool, eh, Mom?
Very cool.
And there's a cool panda outside. We missed them. Hi guys, so it's Thursday, October 27th, so the day after my first chemotherapy treatment. 1 down, 11 to go. So that's awesome. Very happy about that. So yeah, it went well. It was in Sherbrooke. The nurses were amazing. They took good care of me. They made you feel as much as home as you can be in a hospital. So I'm always grateful for that, for our great Medicare system here in Quebec. So that went well. I just want to update you guys about the side effects that I've been having of the chemo. Knock on wood, not experiencing anything that's totally disgusting or painful or whatever. I've been a little bit nauseous at night, so like last night once I got home, but everything is really controlled really well with the anti-nausea pills. They give you 3 types, so as soon as you're even feeling a little bit sick, you just take a pill and it should control your nausea so you're not like really sick. Other than that, that went well, so that's great. My next treatment is in 2 weeks because I'm on a day 1, day 15 plan. So each treatment is, like a cycle is 1 month. So I'm doing 6 cycles. Each month there's 2. So I'm doing 6 cycles, 12 treatments of ABVD. ABVD stands for the 4-drug combination chemo that I'm going through. They each have a different function on treating the cancer. So like some of them is the one that's going to cause hair loss and cause like destroying the cancer cells as well as the healthy cells. That's why your hair falls out and stuff like that. So each one has a time lapse during the session. So one's 45 minutes, one's 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 minute. So the whole thing is about 2.5 hours, give or take some time with blood tests and stuff. What's the beauty of the chemo port is that they only pick you once. So they give you 1 needle throughout the whole thing. So your 4 drugs are given through you through the IV, through the port, as well as the blood tests. So that was amazing. So it's great to avoid the most needles possible. There are many side effects of chemotherapy in general. I mean, every type of chemo is different. Every type of cancer is different. Even if I have Hodgkin's and somebody else has Hodgkin's, we're not going to experience it the same way. So your body reacts differently. But there are like the main side effects, like affecting your white blood cells, which weakens your immune system. So that's why I have to take the most precautions possible with germs and sanitize everything and that good stuff. Your red blood cells as well, so it can cause anemia. Your platelets too, so that's basically when we say you cut yourself, they'll go down. Basically your platelets, my platelets are really flipping high, so they're gonna go down. But if they go down too low, it's like if you cut yourself, you'll bleed more and stuff like that. What else? I have a little document. Like I said, they're white blood cells, so fever, I always have to be careful and take my temperature once a day. So I can't have a fever of more than like 101 and stuff like that. So the obvious ones of nausea and getting sick, fatigue, which goes hand in hand with having chemo. It'll make you tired, you're gonna have less energy, which is totally normal. And that's one thing that's probably gonna be hard for me because I'm really on the go. I mean, I like to nap and stuff, like don't get me wrong, but I think the hardest thing for me is to stop myself from doing what I wanna do and to not push my body, don't push it to limits, to take the time to relax. And if you're doing something, it's important to set goals for your day. And if you're feeling tired, then to nap or to rest and then go back to what you're doing, to not stress yourself too much, because it's totally normal to be tired and to not be able to do every single thing that you were doing prior to having cancer. Well, prior to starting chemotherapy, basically. It can also cause bobos in your mouth, so sores, apparently. I don't have any yet. I mean, it's only been 1 day, right? Appetite loss, we'll see about that, because I'm probably the hungriest person you'll ever meet, like ever. I love food. But yeah, it's probably gonna happen, that you'll be less hungry, and they just suggest to eat smaller portions but more frequently throughout the day. So they get all your good nutrients and stuff like that. There's certain foods that you have to avoid as well. It's basically being on a pregnant woman's diet. So, staying away from raw meats, so like sushi and tartare and raw milk cheeses. So like anything that's not pasteurized, that's a big no-no. So avoid that. There's some smells and tastes that might turn me off now that never did before, but that your taste buds change, your senses change in that domain of like, you could eat something and you still love it and now you're like, this is disgusting, like that could happen. And maybe I'll start liking stuff I didn't like before, like carrots or something. Your skin becomes sensitive, so it's mostly to the sun, which is not a big problem here at the moment because we're going into winter, so that shouldn't be, but I mean, you get like dry skin and stuff, so it's important to moisturize, and you might get like pimples and stuff like that, but that happens. big one and the obvious one too is hair loss. So my hair should be totally gone. I mean, it depends on the person, right? I have really thin hair. I'm expecting my hair to be gone within like the next month. I should be totally bald. I'm gonna look like a real cote. My whole family's bald. But don't tell them that I'm teasing them, because I'm not. I promise. Yeah, so I'm gonna look like my dad, so like, that's lit. And the last one is, well, last one. Another one, like the last one in the book, is fertility. But that's out of the way. That went well, like I said before. The process was painful, but nothing unbearable. And it was super successful. Usually they can retrieve about 8 to 10 mature eggs and be able to freeze those. I have 18 little guys frozen, so that's unbelievable. That's really cool. So I'm glad that's out of the way. It's such a relief that it went well and that's over with, and we went to a whole new stage of getting better, so that's great. So yeah, so part 1 is done, so there's 11 more little chapters to go, and then I should be stronger than ever. So I'd just like to thank you guys again for all the support. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy this wonderful Halloween weekend and your trick-or-treating or your partying and costume parties and all that fun stuff. And we'll see you next time. We've got this.